Hey, okay. Here we have a conversion. I started it out in VR, and it looks really nice in VR. But I'd also like to make it multiplayer, or at least a form of it. So I started the conversion, and it seems to take a little bit longer to convert things into an MMO. So here we have South Kinos. So you log in while you have just everything is generic at the moment. It's not really set up. So you can register, username, password, email, and confirm, and then you can log in. Okay, so here we have an orc, which is a playable race here. So let's create a character. The humans I need to adjust because obviously they kind of look goofy. They don't really, they're not proportionate. So I just need to actually adjust, where the sliders will actually stop at. So anyway, we'll just pick ourselves a human here. You got giant hands, little head. You got little arms. Let's see here. Those are arm length. Yeah, that ain't it. Bring his arms in a little bit. We don't need to worry about forearms. Give him a name. And we'll create our character. Alright, so we have a human warrior. Or I don't know why he's got robes on, but anyway. We will enter. I guess it's better than him running around naked, right? Okay. So here you have an inventory. You got a heal potion, and you've got a pouch with some stuff in it. And if you right click, it'll pull some of the items out. And you see there's still 4 more, I guess, charges you could call them. These are your bag slots. You can only carry up to 4 bags. There's no skills. There's no attacking. I don't have any of that stuff set up yet. Just getting all this converted was enough. So you start out on the boat in South Kinos. And as you approach, you start hearing the music from inside the tavern. And as you back off, it dims down. The Mermaid's Lure and these signs up here, they are from original EverQuest. I loaded up the game, got in front of them as best I could, took screenshots, clipped them out, and turned them into images that can be used here in the game. So some of you might remember these guards here, and they are selectable. Mermaid's Lure. You got Madame Serena and her little floaty pet. If you remember, the Enchanter gets the, I think it's the Enchanter, they get the sword and the shield floating pet. And she has a quest also. That's an addition. I can remove that, which I might do just to go make it more seem like EverQuest. So then you have Corsian over here and Guard Baron. And if you right click on him, welcome to South Kinos, be safe. So it looks like some of these targeting circles are below the ground. I'm gonna have to fix that. Like I said, this isn't perfect. I've come a long way though with it. So here we have her. If we right click on her, we can get 20 experience and 1 gold. Guard Dunix is at the clock tower. Take this junk and give it to him. So you accept it, and then you can see you were given junk 001. This is junk 07 and 03, but 001 is what she gave you to deliver to him, which obviously I can change out later. And there's Lieutenant Arathor. He roams around. He's on a patrol path. So the city is just like the way it should be. It's laid out identical to EverQuest. So there'll be vendors in this area and whatnot. Then you have Grounds of Fate here. So I'm taking the long way to get over there just to show off this stuff. So of course you come all the way around over here. You've got the sand pile. Now, I have not finished Underneath the Grounds of Fate, but for anyone that's actually made games with Unity knows that you can't cut holes in the terrain, but the new Unity allows you to. They actually give you a tool, and I cut a hole in the terrain. So down here is going to be the maze of stuff for underneath the arena up there. And of course, you've got this pond area here, and you can go back in here. There's no warping zone place yet, but there is one in the game, which will eventually be put there. Apparently I got stuck there. You got Kino's Hold, which is the bank. None of these buildings you can go into yet, but they are in the proper place. Office of the People. And there's no water spitting out of his mouth, but it's the same kind of blue color like in the game, in the original. And the red area over here, and the wizard, warrior, or the wizard and area and stuff to get spells and whatnot. I need to fix that terrain. Alright. Well, definitely a lot of work went into this. When I upgraded the project, I had to recreate the entire terrain again. So we have fire prides. And we're back over here again. And this is what, the Lion's Mane thing? Yep, Lion's Mane Inn. And we're heading over towards Gardunix now, by the way. I've been around this enough, I can do this all blindfolded. So you got Farah's Leather and Thread. You got some NPC buildings, which I don't think they do anything. Nope, Tin Soldier, this is actually a real building. I mean, a building you could enter in the game. And most of you will recognize this area with the big fountain thing here. And there's a clock tower. It's not really a clock tower that matches the game with this face like this, but I wanted to put something in. And the really interesting thing is it actually sets at the local time. I'll have to fix that to set it to game time. But anyway, Gardunix has the asterisk above his head, yellow, meaning you can turn in a quest. So if you right click, do you have something for me? Continue. Thanks. Let her know you found me. And you can see I have no gold. And my experience down here is empty. So I complete. I now have 20 experience and 1 gold. And he starts another quest. Return to Serena and let her know you found me, and ask for a token of your appreciation, which will be 500 experience and 50 more gold. So you accept it and it goes away. Now this is a zone area. You can't zone right now. I started on North Kinos, but it's not here yet. But I did start on it. You'll actually have to zone just like in the original game. So we're headed back to the docks so we can turn this in. Now this is in an MMO engine, so we can have plenty of people sign in, but of course there's nothing to do, so there's no reason for me to give it to anybody yet. And then if you right click on her, return to Serena, and you can see in the mini map up here there's also an asterisk, and if you click, well, it's supposed to put I guess it's because I'm too close, because if you put there it is, you can put a marker to where you want to go, and you can zoom in and out on the map. So anyway, you right click on her, go back to Serena at the docks. I'm here, that's the quest that you're on. Continue. Great, she appreciates it. And you should see my experience go up, and I will have 51 gold. So now we have 51 gold, and the experience went up. And you can see I leveled, which is what that little sparkly stuff was. I'm working with a new shader. That's why this barrel looks all shiny instead of like real wood. The shader, I haven't made all the adjustments yet. I was trying to get some of these bricks to look a little more realistic instead of flat. But anyway, this, and they're playing a different song at the Fish's Ale Tavern here. And then over here you have Voline's Fine Baked Goods. So not only is that signed, but this whole bottom trim is from the original game as well. work in progress. The only thing really holding me up is getting NPCs. Trying to get different NPCs so I don't have 20 different graphics of Serena here running around the city, that you can go and talk to. It would get confusing as to where you're going, so I'm trying to get different ones. So bear with me, and I'll see what I can get. I will keep you updated if anyone's interested. Thanks, bye.